Hey, thanks for watching this. And real quick, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever it is you're celebrating. I hope you're having a good time, and I hope you're able to do that with somebody that you care about. So, with that in mind, I know if you're watching this video, clearly you have goals you're trying to achieve, particularly in weight loss or health. And I'm on my own journey in that respect as well. I've done very well. I'm getting along, but I've had some techniques and tricks along the way that have really, really helped me, and I don't see them recommended in a lot of places, if anywhere. And they've worked for me very well. This is the time of year a lot of people start thinking about New Year's resolutions and changing big things about themselves. So I want to help give you some of the tools that have worked for me and hopefully will work for you. So you want to watch all the way to the end. The last one is really going to help a lot of people. It's the one that was a game changer for me. So let's start out with a few of them. I'm only going to give you three today. We're going to start small, and hopefully that'll give you a foundation, and we'll talk about others in the future. But the first one, the absolute first one, is if you've got a big goal, right? Like you want to lose hundreds of pounds, or even 50 pounds can see insurmountable for a lot of people. The idea, it's not the number, it's the daunting task, right? And that's tough to get your mind around, right? So how are you going to do that? How are you going to conquer that mountain? Well, you take small steps. You set little goals and you build on them, right? There's a quote. Will Smith, I think, said it. How do you build a wall? You build it one brick at a time. You lay down one brick, and then the next day you lay down another and another, and over time you have a wall. Same thing with a giant goal. You make a little step and a little step and a little step and a little step, and soon you're up the mountain. So let's say you got to lose 100 pounds, right? That's your goal. You're trying to lose 100 pounds. Um, so don't think of it in terms of like, well, I've got to lose 100 pounds. Think of it like this, okay? Stick to the plan that you're going to have. If it's keto, if it's low carb, if it's calorie restriction, whatever method you're using, intermittent fasting, whatever method, it takes 21 days to build a habit. That's what they say. So start with that. Give yourself 21 days. Don't look at the scale. Look at, I've got 21 days to build this habit. My first goal is to build the habit. So you build it, and give yourself a reward for doing that, right? And whatever that reward is, don't make it food related, because you're just compounding the problem, right? The whole idea is we need to change our relationship with food. So don't make a food related reward. So maybe a new outfit, or a night out, or something. It can be small, just some sort of reward that's non-food based to give yourself. All right, and then so you give yourself that 21 days, right? Because most people skip out on New Year's resolutions after 2 weeks. You don't want to be that person. I don't want that for you. So build the habit and then go from there. And then maybe, so let's say, like I said, the 100-pound example. So you do 100 pounds, or 21 days. Then okay, so that's one reward. Now we're at 21 days, 3 weeks. Can I get to a month? So just one more week, you get to the month. Okay, now you've had two rewards in a month, but you're building the habit. You're building the ability to get there. And so now you're like, okay, I've done a month. I've given myself a little something. I don't know. You bought a lottery ticket. You went to the movies with a friend. Something like that. So then your next one is, okay, did a month. Maybe I'll do 2 months. Get your next reward, whatever that is. And do things. Give yourself, like, I personally, every time I lose about 40 pounds, I give myself something, right? Some of my past rewards have been, for my first 40, I wanted to get a new stereo for my car, so there's that. I wanted to get a new TV. That was another one. So stuff like that. It wasn't food, but it was those kinds of things. So next technique, second technique that I really think is going to help you, really helped me a lot, was an impulse journal, right? Because you know what, self-sabotage is real, right? It happens, it sucks, but why does that happen? So I know for myself, food, I didn't realize until I started this journey how much of an emotional eater I was, how I would use food as a comfort. Like, I never thought I was like super depressed or anything, but I think that's because I had food to kind of offset that. And so I needed to change my relationship with that. So I would keep a notebook with me, and whenever I felt the need that, like, man, I'm feeling down, I want to eat something, right? First thing I would do is I would write in there. And I would write whatever I thought, because sometimes you don't even know what's triggering it, you just feel it. So you write down what you're feeling, right? Then you write down why you think you're feeling it. If you know, then why you're feeling it. Then you write down what you think you can currently do about that situation, right? So for me, like, I would feel down probably about my health or my weight. And so I would write, well, I'm feeling down about my health or my weight. Well, what can I do about it right now? Well, if I turn to food, I'm just making the problem worse. So that's the wrong thing to do, right? It changes your mindset. So then I would write that down. So then I would say, on the page, so should I eat? Is that the thing to do? Well, no, it's not. So it helped me kind of process what was going on. And by the end of it, I sometimes I would still have the desire to eat, but it was a far more manageable impulse at that point because I've processed it. So it's not magic. It's not going to make it go away, but it might help you manage that impulse a lot more. So definitely useful. And, real quick before we finish up, please like this video, share it with people, let them know about this. We're trying to help a lot of people here at Fasting Dice. The whole point of the design of the dice is to help people maintain their weight loss journeys. That's what it's done for me. It's made it a fun, interesting way to go about it. So hopefully it'll do that for you. Let people know, fastingdice.com. Follow us on social media. We always have tips and ideas and things like that up for people. So, but the last one, the one that was a game changer for me, right? This is the one that really, of all the tips, this is the one that changed it all for me. And that was, I wrote down my goals. And I know everyone says, write down your goals. More than that. You write down your goals, and you write down what you think, you imagine you're going to feel like when you achieve those goals. Okay? Because what that'll do is it'll get an emotional connection to your goal. Then, on top of that, I went the extra step and wrote why I feel I am worth reaching those goals. Because, like I said, self-sabotage is real, right? And I would write that down, why I deserve to be at a healthy weight, why I deserve to reach that goal. Because I've done it, I've lost a lot of weight before, and then it came roaring back, right? So I needed that anchor. And now, whenever I have an impulse to maybe backslide or do something, I can look at that written out statement and reflect on it and think about, is that donut really worth missing out on that? And you know what? It ain't. It really isn't. So it helps. It hugely helps. So please, write down your goals, write down how you imagine you're going to feel about them, and write down why you're worth reaching them, because you are worth reaching them. You absolutely are. And if you're watching this video somewhere deep down in you, especially if you've gotten this far, you know that you're worth reaching it. So we want to help you do that. Follow this channel for more videos like this. We just want to help you. We want to build a community to help each other. And, I hope you have a great day. And please share this with somebody who you think would benefit from that as well. All right, bye.